welcome to my corner.
Welcome to my corner. Let's have a talk now. From Miami to California. Check your girl out. I'm gonna give it to you straight up. That's right. That's right. Keeping it real, no things inside. Let's go. Welcome to my corner, y'all.
Hey y'all, welcome to the corner. Okay, so I put my hair back because it's gonna get a little lit in here today, and I ain't trying to sweat this out because I still gotta get a sew in. Anyways, so y'all see the title. We talking about the time I got cheated on like an idiot. Okay, so when I was 19, I was in school. I met this man. I met this boy. He was a little bit older than me, a few years older than me. We vibed, we kicked it, we cool. We didn't start out the best way. Like we should have been friends first, but we went straight to some other stuff, and you know it is what it is. Anyways, so we met in like the fallish part, like the end of the year, towards the end of the year. And so we started vibing. We was cool. Like low key, he was bae. Like low key, that was my man. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't had no title. We had a little situationship. Mistake number one, but we could talk about it later. So like it was like, you know, I liked him. He liked me. We vibed. He got me. He was nice. You know what I'm saying? Now this also equated because I didn't know my self-worth, but he was nice, and he, you know, he looked at me, he called me beautiful, and I believed him. And I believed him when he said he loved me, but that was a lie. So anyway, so we kicked it for a while. You know, we was vibing for a while. It was on some stuff like my girls knew at a certain time of the day you wasn't about to catch Candace because Candace was with him. Or if I subtweeted it on Twitter, or if I was in my feelings, it was about him. Or if you were wondering where I was just with him. That you could catch me from 8 to 4:30. After 4:30, my phone was on like do not disturb because I was with bae. That's the bae. And so me and him basically had some stuff like, he was like, you know, it was basically on some stuff. You know how them stupid girls be like, what's understood don't need to be explained. Nah, explain that, son. You gonna have to explain that to me. Either you like me or you don't. Either you want to be with me or you don't. And not know like what's understood don't need to be. Explain that, son. Explain it. So me and him, we vibing for a while. We cool. You know, I would ask him like, what are we? And he would say things like, you know, I like you, I love you. And I'm like, you know, stupid self. This is how I know we wasn't. I think I love the idea of being in love with him, but I don't think I've loved him. And honestly, in like my 26 years of living, I don't think I've ever loved any man, because to me, love is a choice and love is a sacrifice. And I think people misconstrue that. They think it's like this feel-good, mushy stuff. No, love is like when you throw up and you did too much, am I gonna let you sit in there and throw up, or am I gonna clean it up because I got love? I'm in love with you. I ain't never been in that much love. It's a sacrifice. Anyway, so me and him had a vibe. We was cool. We been kicking it. And so I really liked him a lot. I didn't really like him. I liked the idea of our little relationship. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really like him like that. Like, and all my girls was trying to figure out what he had, because they was like, Candace, he's not even your type, and you don't ever choose this type of man. But it was like mentally he got it. It was weird. Anyway, so time goes on. We still cool. We got a little situationship going on. Like, that's babe. We see each other. You know what's up. Like, I'm with him. It's raining. You can catch me with him. It's snowing. You can catch me with him. You can pretty much catch me with him after any, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so we had I remember we had this big argument one day. I don't even know what we argued about, but it was on some stuff where I was like, yo, you can leave. Like, I ain't gotta deal with this. I'm too dope. Get out, right? So I kicked him out. Boom, shut the door. And so we fell out for a minute, and then like he came back, he apologized, we got it back together. But like once we had our big argument and our falling out, something didn't seem right. Here's why we argued. Because he told the truth and I didn't like the truth. Here's what happened. He told me, he was straight up. He was like, Candace, you are everything I need in a girl. Everything. But I don't want you. But I heard, because I overanalyzed like an idiot, I wasn't paying attention. I heard him say he wasn't ready for commitment. That ain't what he said. What he said was, I'm everything he needs, but he doesn't want me. Ladies, listen. You can't make no man want you, period. Like, you could be his whole breath of fresh air. But if he want to bring toxins, he gonna bring toxins, period. Can't make no man be ready for nothing, okay? So So he basically told me like I'm dope. He want to be with me. I'm everything he need and then some. But he just wasn't having it. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't want to. He just didn't want to. No, he just didn't. After a little argument, we had our little apologies. We talked. You know, we chit chat. We got together, whatever. And so now we're into like the spring, going into the summer. We about to separate. So I had stayed for the summer because I didn't really want to go home all the way, and I wanted to hang with my girls because all my friends lived in North Carolina. So I stayed, but anyways, I'm giving a little too much because then, anyway, so I was with my best friend. I'm not gonna tell who it is, but to this day we talk about this and we laugh. But I was with my best friend. She was coming to see her man. I was going to see my man. Y'all, I see him, right? This man sees me. Mind you, he hasn't seen me in a few weeks because we had separated. We had, you know, talked on the phone every day, you know, our normal routine. But he hadn't seen me. Y'all, he seen me and he head nodded me. Everybody gasped with me. He seen me and he head nodded me. He head nodded me like I was some homeboy on the street. He was like, "What's up, Candace?" Wait a minute. Wait. 2 weeks ago you seen me, you kissed my whole lips. Now I get a head nod? So then he came over, he hugged me. And I told my best friend, I said, something is off. I said, something ain't right. And she's like, no, Candace, chill out. Don't go crazy. I said, I'm telling you. So my best friend goes to hang out with her dude. And, you know, I'm chilling for a minute. And we're talking and everybody's vibing. And I see him again. But this time he's with some girl. Now, mind you, I'm here and he's over here. Now, if y'all got a situationship, you know what I'm saying, y'all together, but y'all not, your butt need to be over here with me. So he talking to her, and I'm looking at him like, okay. All right, okay. I'm intrigued. So he talking to her, they vibing or whatever, and my best friend, I'm looking at her like, so once we leave, I said, hey, I want to let you know them two are smashing. She was like, excuse me. I said, he's having sex with her. She was like, no, he would never cheat on you. You too good. You know, like your best friend's like, girl, you know, he ain't gonna cheat on you. You too cute. It's a lie. So the next day I fly out, but something is kicking my butt because, no, excuse me. So before I fly out, I go see him one more time. Vibe is still off. This time, you know, we were a little, you know, but vibe's still off. Something's not right. I felt like he wasn't telling me something, and which was weird because we were so honest with each other that it was never weird, but something was tearing me up on the inside. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to go because I got to go catch a flight. So I leave. I get home. I'm not even home for maybe like 2 days. He calls me. He's like, Candace, I need to talk to you. I said, all right, what's up? So we're friends, you know what I'm saying? We're not in a relationship, but we got a situationship going on. Like I thought we had, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So he basically tells me the story. He's like, you know, what would you, he tells it in third person, like hypothetical type to what would you do if this guy that you really were friends with, you know, let you down as a friend, and how do you know, what do you do? So he tells me the story, and my dumb behind didn't put 2 and 2 together. I told the boy to go get his friend back. I said, you got to get your friend back, especially if you love her. I told that idiot to be with her. That's what I So anyways, he tells me the story. He's like, you right, I'm going to listen to you. Dummy. So I didn't trip, but I told my best friend about it, and I said, yo, something is not, I was just like, something is not right. My best friend's like, nah. Now my inner self was like, girl, start jumping to conclusions. Get on Facebook, check his Facebook messages, go through everything, freak out, have a fit. Other side of me was like, Candace, don't go looking for something because, you know, you just don't, I'm back and forth. So what y'all think I did? I played Inspector Gadget, duh. Hopped on Facebook. I said, all right, so he was with me this day. I'm Inspector Gadget because I got to figure out what's going on because you're not finna make me not be able to sleep. I got to know. So I start looking for stuff. I didn't find anything, but our mutual friend comes to me. She's like, yo, have you talked to your dude? I said, yeah, he called me yesterday. She's like, did he tell you what happened? I said, what happened? He was like, you know, they've been kicking it for a while. I said, who was that? Who been kicking it? He's like, oh yeah, she's upset. I said, hey, can you do me a favor? Can you put me in contact with the girl? So y'all, when she put me in contact with the girl, she gave me her Facebook name. The Facebook profile was the same girl that I seen him with that day. So now I'm upset because I'm like, I told y'all mufflers that this man was with her. So she talks on the phone. The girl calls me. I said, hey, tell me the story. So she's like, me and him been kicking it for like 6 months. I'm like, oh my God. I've been with this man for a year. So you've been kicking it with for 6 months? She's like, yeah, I've been kicking with him for 6 months. All right, 6 months a year. I said, okay, cool. And she's like, he told me he wasn't with nobody. I said, well, technically we're not together, but we know what it is. And so she was like, okay, well, yeah, I felt like this and that. And so blah, blah, blah. And I said, can you do me a favor? She said, yeah. I said, I need you to call him. I said, yeah, can you call him with me on the phone? Because now you not finna play me and I'm finna look stupid. I need all details. So she calls him up. I'm muting my phone like it's first grade. Mute my phone. And so he's just like, I'm so sorry. He was like, I would never intentionally hurt you. You know, I care for you. And, you know, then I chimed in. I said, you what? He said, huh? Hello? I said, you what? He said, huh? Hello? Then I started getting mad. I said, you care for her? Yes or no? He was like, hello? I said, son, do you care for her? Yes or no? He was like, who is this? I said, son, I know you know my voice. He was like, oh, hey, Candace. I said, don't hey, Candace. I said, don't. I said, do you care for her? Yes or no? He was like, well, I said, you just said it. So then she's like, I can't believe you. Like, why you didn't tell me about Candace? He was like, me and Candace aren't together. I said, oh, we're not together. I said, that's not what you, I said, you know what, don't worry about it. So he's like, oh man. So now he know he busted. I'm freaking out. I'm like, yo, we done. I don't want you. I don't want to kick it with you, skate with you, nothing. You dead to me, son. That man was not dead to me, but I had to be dramatic. So I talked to her. I said, thank you so much. But I think she thought like we was going to be friends. No, we not friends. She was like trying to talk to me like, girl, I can't believe he played us both. Excuse me, baby cow. Me and you are not friends. You the side chick. Far as I'm concerned, if there wasn't all these stakes in between us, I'd be fighting you and him right now. So we good. So I tell my friends, I get up in a group chat. I'm like, yo, me and him done. She's like, they like, what happened? I said, this man was with this girl. Da, 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 da. They was like, why y'all talking? Yeah, why we talking? So one friend was like, oh, Candace, we just need to eat our feelings away. Then one friend was like, nah, slash all 3, slash all them ties. Because if you slash 3, right, insurance don't, you know what I'm saying? You got to only slash 3. Because if you slash all 4, insurance going to cover it. Slash his tires. One friend was like, yo, you want me to roll up on him? I can squad up. Get you some good friends. So he calls right after. He's like, Candace, no. I said, no, we good. So that summer, I'm just taking time to work on me. Listen, somehow when you lose a man, your body start getting in shape. I lost 50 pounds. I gained all 50 pounds back, but I lost 50 pounds. My hair grew. Everything looked good. So my mission when I came back for school was to make this man regret the day he ever played with me. So I remember when I came back to school, I looked so good. Okay, I looked good. So he seen me. He was like, whoa. I said, hey, what's up? And I walked off. So now, you know, he was trying to get back into good graces. He never did. Now we're older. I mean, sometimes he still tries to hit me up, and I just be like, it's a no. It's just a no. So that's the story of the time I got cheated on. Honestly, it was kind of like, I kind of like, if I would have paid attention, like, and listened to his words, ladies, he said what he said. He didn't want me, but my dumb behind heard something else. 2, don't ever do situationships. These are your C notes, okay? Anytime I give you some wisdom, we're going to call them C notes. Anytime a man shows you who he is, believe him. And men aren't like us. We're emotional. Nah, they mean exactly what they say. And I didn't know the value of my own self. If I would have loved myself enough, I don't think I would have ever settled for that. Now you can't. But because I didn't love myself, and because I didn't know who the value of who I was, whatever he said went, and then I lost myself. It's a lot. But anyways, girls, so you know, make these men explain it. Don't get in these situationships. I really hope y'all enjoyed my story time. I was a little dramatic, but it was fun. Me and him don't speak. His name actually makes me throw up. He tries, but I vomit. Yeah, that was the L I took. I'm gonna tell you about all the other L's. But anyways, let's come sit back in the corner next week. All right, I love y'all.